How's it going, guys? It's Mr. Lone Wolf, and today I want to show you how to get this TUZ 420 Tatarin. It's a pretty good vehicle, definitely worth getting. So right now I'm on Zimnegorsk map. It's the last map in the Russian ones, and I'm at the garage. Well, when you actually enter the Zimnegorsk map, just in case you haven't actually been here yet, you want to enter from the northernmost one, because as you can see, as soon as you come in, you drive 100 foot forward and you're at the garage. If you enter from this one at the bottom, you're kind of in the middle of nowhere and you're going to have to drive all the way up this road. So I'll show you in a sec. I'll just go on to Quarry quickly, because some of you might just be going into Zimnegorsk. You should be familiar with Quarry by now, because you can't get onto Zimnegorsk until you've done a couple of missions here. But there's the main focus of Quarry. The way you want to come to Zimnegorsk is from that road, and that's the northern one you want to enter. Do not enter from that one. It's that one you want, which is kind of the most obvious because there's a nice paved road there and there's a fuel station there. So once you enter Zimnegorsk from that top entrance, that's where you'll pop out here, and like I say, drive forward and then unlock the garage even regardless, because then you can now bring vehicles in. So I'm going to show you now the route to get to the Tatarin. So you can see where I am from the garage. The Tatarin is in the trees here. And to get there, I'll draw a line to get there. Obviously, if you're not too bothered about this bit, you can skip ahead, but I'll show you the best way. So you sort of want to come around here, take the first right. You're going to have to cross over this river. It's not too bad. It's not that wide or deep. But preferably, a few scout vehicles might struggle with this road in general. The ANK is pretty decent for it. I'll have a video soon on how to get that. There's a step toe just there, like that you'll have to do as a mission. I've just gone and parked my Tatarin back in the woods to just make this video. You could cut up this way if you want, but it's kind of surrounded by a rock cliff. So if I was you, especially if it's your first time kind of on the map, I'd go this way, because one, it's easier, and two, you're exploring a bit more of the map while you're at it anyway. So you see those like concrete things up the hill, come this way and then turn off there, go past those little huts and go up here, and this is where you want to kind of go off to the left, because as you see, if you come up this way, there's like that rock cliff there, so you sort of have to go left around that. So yeah, come this way and then there, you can see it, is like, you'll easily see it, it's in the middle. There's a watchtower a bit lower down. If you haven't got the watchtower, it won't show up on your map, but it'll still be there when you go there. So anyway, I'm going to set off. I'll cut most of this journey out because there's no point. It's just driving along the road I've just shown you that I drew out. So I'm going to join again when I'm almost there, just so you can actually see the proper route. This is those concrete bits that go up the hill that you can see on the map. It's pretty easy to find. You'll know when you're here. So drive up these, and pretty much when they end, you want to start veering off to the right a little bit. Just watch out, there's tree stumps there. So go past this little hut with that on your left. Over this bump, you can see that like little gouge where like water must run down or something sometimes, but you want to sort of keep on going left from that. Because like I say, if I go straight now, there's just a rock cliff I'll get to, and I'll only have to go round and do this anyway. There is a few big fat rocks sitting around in the grass and stuff here, so you might whack into a few of them, but you should be fine. The ANK is pretty easy to roll, so just go easy on it if that's what you do bring. So you can see there's where the rock cliff kind of ends, and I can just drive around. I stubbornly, I've seen my route, I knew which way I wanted to go, so I had to reverse. By the time you're here, you should pretty much see it. I stopped now, you can see that big fat rock. And obviously, like I say, I just parked my thing back here to make this video, just to make it a nice clean video, but so when you pull up, it won't be bright yellow. It will be like this. This Yar thing's pretty good as well. And when you find it, just as new truck discovered, you get 100 points. There's no mission for it, you don't have to restore it or do anything. The only thing I will say is it's pretty low on fuel when you find it, so preferably bring something with fuel. But again, just one last time, that's where it is in relation to the garage. You can see like there's a circle of rocks on the hill, that's where the step toe is. And yeah, it's sort of slap bang in the middle of that circle of rocks, so it's pretty easy to identify where it is on the map. So this is what it's like. The only upgrade for it is the advanced special gearbox, which I'll show you now quickly how you go and get that. I'm on Pedro Bay, and there's only one way into Pedro Bay, so you're always going to enter from this point up here, and from there it's over here, and you can see there's a big fat factory right there next to it, and then it's just in this, like, there's a bold patch of no trees, and it's just to the right of the road in there. It's pretty easy to find, again, you should know, but there it is, like, as usual. There's like just a broken down car that it uses as the point. So I'll draw a road quickly just to show some of you guys. Again, if you don't need this or whatever, just skip ahead a bit, but just in case some of you guys haven't been on this map yet or whatever, I'll just show you the way. This is like a little icy lake bit there, so you'll skid around. It's pretty fun. So you want to go left here, come down a little bit and then go right, and then just basically keep following this. Bear in mind though, if this bridge, I believe, is not there if you first ever come onto this map, but you should be able to get through the water, or if not, you should be able to find another way around, or just fix the bridge first. And then yeah, just as you're nearly at the factory, take a left and just cut into this forest, and as soon as you're through you'll see it. It's pretty easy. So one last time I'll zoom out. That's the path, that's where it is in relation to the entrance. Again, it's pretty easy to find. It's worth finding as well, because as I'll show you in a sec, it basically unlocks a lot of good shit for a lot of good trucks. So I've just found it now, and when I click on show truck list, as you can see, there's like the TUZ, it's got the Dan, the Pacific, the Caterpillar. They're the ones I've got, but it also does it for like a load of the Azov ones, the Kolob. It's all the big bloody meaty trucks that it unlocks it for. So I'll just show you a quick little bit of gameplay, but I'm going to do part 2 as a proper demo. This was the rock cliff. Obviously I just wanted to see what it can do. Fly straight off the rock cliff, didn't slow down, didn't damage it or anything, so already I could tell I like it. Yeah, I was going to do like the location and review in one video, but the video is going to end up being like 40 minutes long, and I wasn't happy with that as like a... So I'm just going to keep it separate. This is how to find it and the gearbox. But there, through the mud, as you can see, it's not the fastest thing in the world, but it just doesn't really slow down wherever you go. It goes through everything pretty nice. And yeah, I'll show you a couple of little bits of gameplay, but part 2 I'll upload after this, which is a lot more like gameplay and demonstrating what it really can do. As you can see, I forgot, but I'm nearly out of fuel, so I sort of end the video there because I ran out of fuel. As you can see now though, just afterwards, I'm going for an upgrade, and look at it, it just ploughs through this water and mud. Like, it doesn't even care. It just keeps motoring along. I definitely like it, it's good fun, it's definitely worth getting. I'll make a separate video over this, but there was some upgrade on the Zimnegorsk map for all those trucks. And then I finally took it a bit too far and tried to cross a bridge that wasn't a bridge yet. I actually could have just ramped off nose first and I probably would have been fine, but then I reversed and cocked it up a bit, and then now I'm stuck and I stalled. So yeah, that's it for today. That's the location of the Tatarin in the Advanced Special Gearbox. So thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with part 2, which is more of a review and gameplay.